Wednesday's episode of General Hospital, October 8th, promises to be one of those rare days when every conversation feels like a storm about to break. The tone of Port Charles is electric, heavy with guilt, fear, and anger that no one seems able to control. By the time the episode ends, several key characters will have reached emotional breaking points. From Willow's long-awaited confession that may shatter Michael's world, to Jocelyn's explosive threat against Britt Westbourne, and Carly's spiraling panic when Brennan makes a dangerous move, the October 8th episode of GH is an emotional powder keg that threatens to blow up several lives. For weeks, General Hospital fans have sensed that Willow Corinthus, Caitlin McMullen, was carrying a secret too heavy for her gentle heart. Ever since she overheard Nina, Cynthia Watrous, and Drew, Cameron Matheson, arguing about Michael's cover-up, she's been quietly falling apart inside. On Wednesday, Willow finally breaks. The episode opens with her alone in the Quartermain nursery, rocking Amelia to sleep. But the lullaby she hums trembles with guilt. Her hand shakes as she adjusts the baby's blanket. The camera lingers on her eyes, weary, haunted. She whispers, almost to herself, "I can't keep lying to him." Moments later, Michael, Chad Duell, enters, his usual calm demeanor replaced with concern. "You didn't sleep again last night," he says softly. "What's going on?" Willow turns to him, her voice cracking. "Michael, there's something I have to tell you. About your mother. About what she did for you." The words hang in the air like a gun about to go off. She confesses that Carly, Laura Wright, took the fall for a crime Michael may have accidentally triggered, covering evidence in Brennan's ongoing investigation. Carly's confession, Willow reveals, wasn't noble self-sacrifice. It was desperation to protect her son. Michael's face goes pale. "She what?" Willow, through tears, pleads with him not to hate Carly, not to hate her for keeping the secret. "I thought I was protecting our family. But now, I'm not sure who I'm protecting anymore." The camera closes in on Michael's reaction, a flash of disbelief, followed by something darker. "My mother could go to prison because of me?" he asks. Willow nods silently. The moment is suffocating, two people drowning in the same guilt, unable to reach each other. Across town, Carly's day begins in chaos. She's just learned that Brennan, Charles Messier, has reopened the investigation into the Corinthus organization, and this time, he's going after her. At the Metro Court, Carly meets with Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, who drops the bomb. "The FBI just subpoenaed your financial records from the last 2 years." Carly's composure cracks. She insists she has nothing to hide, but Diane's sharp gaze tells her otherwise. If Brennan finds even one irregularity, one transaction tied to Sonny or Michael, he'll use it to bury you. Carly tries to keep her cool, but viewers can see the panic spreading like wildfire beneath her carefully controlled tone. Her hands shake as she pours herself coffee, spilling a little on the table. "Diane," she whispers, "he's doing this because I wouldn't give him what he wants. He's not after justice, he's after revenge." Diane's brow furrows. "Then you'd better figure out what he wants before he gets it." Later, in a tense confrontation scene, Brennan corners Carly outside the hotel. His presence is chilling, all authority and quiet menace. "I told you, Carly," Brennan says, his voice low. "Loyalty has a price. And you've been paying it for everyone except yourself." Carly snaps, "You don't scare me, Brennan." He smiles, a slow, cruel grin. "Good. You'll need that courage when they cuff you in front of your daughter." The threat lands like a knife. Carly's face drains of color. Brennan walks away, leaving her trembling, and for the first time, visibly afraid. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, is done playing nice. Ever since learning Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thibaud, was secretly working with Brennan as part of a classified operation tied to Jason, Steve Burton, Joss has been livid. Wednesday's episode finds Joss in full-blown confrontation mode. She storms into General Hospital, her boots echoing down the corridor, fury radiating off her. Britt, finishing up paperwork at the nurse's station, looks up just in time to see Joss's glare. "You knew about the operation," Joss spits out, her voice shaking. "You knew what Brennan was doing to my mom, and you didn't say a damn word." Britt, trying to stay calm, replies, "It wasn't my place, Joss. You don't understand." "Oh, I understand," Joss interrupts. "You're covering for him again, just like you did with Peter. You think hiding behind a badge makes you better than the rest of us." Britt's expression hardens. "You have no idea what's at stake." That's when Joss steps closer, eyes blazing. If my mother goes to prison because of you or Brennan, I swear, Britt, I'll destroy you. I'll tell the world what you did in Berlin. The cover-up. The patients who never made it out. The mention of Berlin catches Britt completely off guard. Her eyes widen. How do you know about that? Joss doesn't answer. She just turns and walks away, leaving Britt shaken to her core. The threat isn't empty, and Britt knows it. While chaos brews around Port Charles, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, returns quietly to town, but his timing couldn't be worse. Having been off the grid for weeks, Jason slips into the Metro Court's back corridor, wearing his trademark black leather jacket and a grim expression. His first stop is Carly's office. The reunion scene is tense and emotionally charged. Carly, mid-panic, nearly collapses when she sees him. Jason, she breathes out, eyes wide with disbelief. You're back. He nods. Heard Brennan's making moves. Thought you could use some backup. Carly's relief is palpable, but it's short-lived. You don't understand, she says quickly. Brennan's got everything, documents, wire transfers, even conversations I didn't know were recorded. He's going to pin this on me. Jason's calm, steely gaze doesn't waver. Then we get ahead of him. I'll take care of Brennan. Carly, desperate, grabs his arm. You can't kill him, Jason. That's exactly what he wants, another excuse to drag you down with us. For a moment, Jason says nothing. Then, quietly, I won't let you go down for something Michael did. Carly looks away, tears welling up. You already know. Jason nods once, he always knows. But instead of judgment, there's only loyalty in his eyes. Then we fix it. Together. The scene closes on Carly's trembling face, her fear giving way to determination. For the first time in days, she has hope. While Carly and Michael's world implodes, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watraz, is making her own dangerous choices. In her office at Crimson, she receives a mysterious envelope. Inside, surveillance photos of Brennan meeting with a man in Berlin. Attached is a note. You want Carly out of the picture? Help me, and we both win. The sender is anonymous, but Nina's reaction says it all. She's tempted. By midday, she's at the Metro Court bar, pretending to order a drink when Carly walks in, flanked by Jason. The tension between the two women could slice glass. Rough morning? Nina asks, her tone sugary sweet. Carly doesn't take the bait. Don't start, Nina. I've got bigger problems than you. Jason, ever the silent observer, watches the exchange with suspicion. When Carly leaves to take a call, Nina turns to him. You think you can save her this time, Jason? Brennan isn't Cyrus or Peter. He plays for keeps. Jason's jaw tightens. Then he's playing with the wrong people. As he walks away, Nina smirks faintly, not out of cruelty, but out of fear. She's realizing that if Brennan falls, he might take her secrets with him. Later that day, Britt retreats to the hospital's rooftop, the same place where she once confided in Jason about her past. The wind whips through her hair as she stares out over the city, replaying Jocelyn's threat in her mind. She's been running for years, haunted by her choices in Berlin and her father's sins. But now, the past is catching up. She dials a number, the contact listed only as RK. It's me, she says softly. They know. A distorted voice answers, then it's time we finish what we started. The call ends, leaving Britt visibly shaken. She knows what finish means, and it's not good. Just then, Jocelyn appears behind her. You're scared, Joss says quietly. Good. You should be. Britt turns, anger flashing in her eyes. You think this is a game? You have no idea what kind of people you're dealing with. Joss folds her arms. Then maybe it's time you start talking before someone else gets hurt. For a moment, the two women just stare at each other, a silent standoff between fear and fury. Then Britt whispers, almost to herself, You're just like your mother. Joss's expression hardens. Yeah. And that should scare you. While Carly spirals and Joss lashes out, Sonny, Maurice Bernard, is trying to stay 2 steps ahead of Brennan's next move. But his instincts tell him something's off. Too many leaks, too many coincidences. In the safe house, he meets with Brick, Stephen A. Smith, who brings bad news. Brennan's getting intel from inside your circle. Someone close to you is talking. Sonny clenches his jaw. You sure? Brick nods. The evidence points to someone with access to both the hotel and the docks. Could be Drew. Could be Michael. The mere suggestion that his son might be compromised hits Sonny hard. Michael wouldn't sell me out. Britt shrugs. Maybe not intentionally. But someone's pulling strings. And if Carly's confessing to crimes she didn't commit, that means Brennan's already in her head. Sonny's expression darkens. Then I'll remind him what happens when he messes with my family. He picks up his phone and dials a number. Jason. We move tonight. As night falls, Carly's strength finally cracks. Alone in her house, she replays Brennan's threat in her mind. They'll cuff you in front of your daughter. The weight of it hits her all at once. For all her years of fighting, from Nellie to Nina, from Cyrus to the Sec, this feels different. This time, she's out of moves. Willow's confession has made things worse. If Brennan connects Michael to her false confession, they could both go down. Her phone buzzes, a text from an unknown number. You chose the wrong side. 11 p.m. Pier 47. She stares at the screen for a long moment before whispering, Jason, where are you? When she gets no answer, Carly grabs her coat and leaves. The last act of the episode unfolds at Pier 47, dark, foggy, and eerily quiet. Carly arrives, flashlight in hand, scanning the shadows. Brennan, she calls. You wanted to talk. I'm here. Instead, a figure emerges from the darkness. Britt. Britt. Carly gasps. What are you doing here? Before Britt can answer, a gunshot rings out. The bullet slams into a shipping container just inches from Carly's head. Carly drops behind a crate as Britt screams, Get down. Another shot, closer this time. Someone is hunting them. Suddenly, Jason appears from the opposite side, gun drawn. Carly, move. The scene erupts into chaos. Jason fires back at the unseen shooter while Britt crawls toward Carly. I didn't set you up. Britt shouts. It's Brennan. He's using both of us. The camera pans to a dark silhouette on the far end of the dock. Brennan, gun in hand, calm as ever. Game over, he says, just as Sonny's voice echoes in the distance. Drop it, Brennan. The screen cuts to black with a final sound, the unmistakable click of a gun being cocked. Thursday's General Hospital episode is set to explode from this cliffhanger. Will Jason take the shot? Will Brennan finally be exposed? Or will Carly pay the ultimate price for protecting her family? As for Willow's confession, it's only the beginning. Michael's guilt could drive him to make a dangerous alliance with Sonny, one that puts the entire Corinthos family in deeper peril. Joss's threat to Britt will spiral in unexpected directions, especially when Britt's past connection to Brennan's European operations comes to light. And Carly's panic may evolve into something even more powerful, a ruthless determination to take Brennan down once and for all. Wednesday, October 8th's episode of General Hospital is not just another day in Port Charles, it's the spark that sets off a chain reaction. Every secret is a fuse, every lie a loaded gun. Carly's panic, Willow's confession, and Jocelyn's fury are all threads in the same tangled web, one that's about to snap. The Corinthos family has faced countless battles, but this time, the enemy isn't just outside their walls, it's within. And as Brennan's shadow grows longer over Port Charles, one truth becomes terrifyingly clear: no one, not even Jason, can protect them all.